Hi, welcome to Age Well Fitness. I'm Melissa, and this is your seated upper body mobility and stretching session. So come to your comfortable seat, sit up nice and tall, and just take a couple breaths in and out here. Notice how does it feel to expand and contract with the breath. So deep breaths in, feeling into the rib cage, noticing if there's any tightness or tension there or in the throat or the neck. Just take a couple breaths in and out. One more big, full, expansive breath in. And let it go. All right, from here, take your hands onto your thighs. Don't sit too far back in the chair. You want to have some space between your back and the back of the chair so that we can lean back a little bit. We'll take some seated cows and cats. So hold on to your legs. Pull your chest forward, shoulder blades squeeze together, gazing straight ahead or slightly up. I'll turn to the side so you can see what that looks like. And then rounding through the back, tuck the chin. This is why you don't want to be too far at the back of the chair. So rounding through the back, leaning back, navel pulls in, feel that rounding, that separation between the shoulder blades. And again, seated cow, chest pulls forward, shoulder blades squeeze together, gazing straight ahead or slightly up, whatever feels better on your neck. And seated cat, round through the back, tuck the chin. And then let that go. Shake out the wrists, roll out the shoulders, whatever feels good to let go of those. From here, taking some side lean, stretching out our side body and getting into our shoulders a little bit. Take your right hand onto the outer left leg and then reach the left arm up and over toward the right. So coming up through center and reaching up and over. If this bothers your left shoulder, you could place your hand on your head or you could take your hand on your hip, whatever feels better for you to get into that left side body. One more time, up. And then hang out here for a few rounds of breath. So stretching into that left side. You can keep the chest open, or if it feels better to round the shoulder or open up a little bit more toward the ceiling, you're welcome to do that. One more breath right there. And then come up through center. So take that left hand onto your head. We're going to try to reach the left elbow toward the right thigh. Now you don't need to go all the way down there, but that's just the direction you're aiming for. So sit up nice and tall, open through the chest, and then start to reach your elbow down toward the leg and come back up. Again, you do not have to go all the way down. You're just working with your range of motion there. Notice how it feels to do this little twisted tuck. One more time, open and tuck. And then this time we will open and let it go. And do all of that on the other side. So take the left hand onto the outer right leg, reach the right arm up and over toward the left, stretching out your right side body. Notice how does this side feel compared to the other. Stretching up and over, of course, making any accommodations for tight shoulders that you need to. Maybe the hand comes onto the head, across the chest, or onto your hip. Up and over. One more time. Come up through center. And then hang out here for a moment, stretching into that right side. Again, you can keep the chest open. You could round the shoulder a little bit or open up toward the ceiling more, whatever feels good for your right side body. And then come back up through center. And take the right hand behind your head, sit up nice and tall. We're tucking the right elbow toward the left leg. So again, you're just going in that direction. Even if your range of motion is more like that, that's great. Working with where you're at today. Open and then tuck over toward that left thigh. Open and tuck. One more here on this side. Open and tuck. And then sit up tall and let that go. Shake it out, roll out the shoulders, maybe roll out your neck a little bit. and then sit up tall. So cactus both arms, taking the elbows wide, spread the fingers wide. And kind of sit up almost like in that cow pose where we squeeze the shoulder blades together and open through the chest. And then you'll round through the back like cat pose and bring your elbows in toward each other. So open up and then round through the back, bring the elbows in toward each other. It's okay if they don't go all the way in. Maybe they stop about shoulder distance. You're just working with your shoulders range of motion here. A couple more times. Open and close. Last one. Open and close. And then let that go. Roll it out. Shake it out. Take your left arm out to the side and then reach it across the chest. You're gonna lock in the arm with your right arm. So holding the left arm there, spread the fingers wide, pull that left shoulder blade down your back. Take a couple breaths there into this thread the needle seated variation. Breathe here. Notice how this feels in the left shoulder. And then let that go. Other side, right arm reaches out, take it across the body, lock it in with the left arm, and then right shoulder blade down your back. Take a couple breaths right there. Notice, how does this side feel compared to the other? And then let that go, shake it out, roll it out. Heading into some alternating bear hugs here. So always working with your range of motion. I'm gonna give you a couple options and you decide what feels best for your shoulders, for your chest and upper back. So we'll reach the arms out to the side. You're gonna give yourself a nice bear hug here with your right arm wrapped underneath the left. So right arm underneath the left, shoulder blades pull down your back, sit up nice and tall, and then release it and switch sides. So now left arm underneath the right, shoulder blades pull down the back, lengthen through the crown of the head. Just go back and forth between those two for a couple more times here. And then option to stick with this if this feels like a nice stretch for you, or you're gonna add a little forearm tap. So the forearms are gonna come toward each other, the backs of the hands come toward each other, and then you release and switch sides, either that bear hug or going into the forearm tap. Twice more, open, close, maybe bear hug, maybe forearm tap. Last one, open, close. Option to take that forearm tap. And then release it out. Nice work. Shake it out, roll it out. And taking a seated twist. So a couple of options here. One option, left hand onto the outer right leg. Right hand could either be on the chair seat or the back of the seat. Twisting to the right, shoulder blades down your back. Take a couple rounds of breath here. Other option, in a tilt, bringing your left elbow toward that left thigh, reaching your hand down toward the ankle, and then opening your chest up to the right, reaching those right fingertips up toward the sky. So using the left arm to kind of get a little deeper into your twist. You can always take that right hand to your head if that feels better. Just another breath in your twist wherever you are. And then come back through center, shake it out, setting up your twist for the second side. Right hand, left leg. You can either bring your left hand onto the chair seat or the back of the seat, twisting to the left. Couple rounds of breath here. Other option, hinging forward, taking the right elbow to the outer left leg, stretching the hand down toward the inner ankle, opening your chest toward the left fingertips reach up. Again, option to take your hand to your head if that feels better for your shoulder. But you take whichever twist feels best for you. You've got a couple more moments right here. And then let it go. Come back through center. Roll out your shoulders, quick neck stretch, and then you are finished. So let your head fall over toward your left shoulder. Option to take your left hand and just gently place it on your head. We're assisting gravity here, not pulling at all. Otherwise, you could take the left hand and start to massage the right side of the neck and right shoulder. Breathe here. Chin could be pointed straight ahead, maybe down at the collarbone or tilted up, whatever you need at this moment. Yeah, then let that go. Other side, let your head fall over toward your right shoulder. Take the right hand, either assist gravity here or start to give yourself a massage. Again, playing with where your chin is pointing to get into the area of the neck that you need. And let it go. Take a deep breath in and out. Notice you have the same tension or tightness you may have had at the beginning of this practice. Big breath in. Let it go. Have a great rest of your day.